Good morning, all. My name is Anthony Cibelli. For what I have seen thus far in the year and change that I've had to deal with the family courts and child protective services, I can tell you that these individuals are not in fact government and are not de jure through their private corporate status. These courts are being run as banks and involved in daily systemic fraud, which tear families apart through methods of coercion, intimidation, and the fact that there is no one has accountability over their nefarious acts while acting under color of law. The reason why I believe that this is all too common to hear that people that we go to for help don't have jurisdiction or tell us that it's a civil matter is because they do not wish to impede on the state's ability to generate this blood money from Title IV funding of Social Security. While no one may be perfect, no one deserves to deal with these tyrants, as they are far worse than the enemy combatants that I once faced, called the Wahhabists over in Iraq. I took an oath years ago to protect the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. These judges have also taken a very similar oath on the Constitution and have once swore to act under it and uphold it, yet they are not. That is treason. Well, today I'm glad to say that I have identified the domestic threat. Family courts don't offer any constitutional protection as they are private and not in fact courts of record. Make no mistake, when I might be mentioning the family court, let's not forget the other courts that handle matrimonial matters, which are under Title IV programs. The judges in both venues are not acting in the capacity of judges. They are paid administrators under contract with Title IV agencies. That means that their judicial performance is tainted due to their emoluments, rendering them in no way impartial. These courts are not only defrauding Health and Human Services and the United States government, but they are operating as banks through their grants and bonds that they create off of each case. These courts are not upholding the United States Constitution as well as the New York State Constitution, while there are judges that are operating in New York State. The Constitution of the United States has a 13th Amendment that no longer appears on current copies of the Constitution. The intent of this missing 13th Amendment was to prohibit lawyers from serving in government. I'm sure that all of you in this crowd here today have heard the term a licensed attorney. Well, get ready for this. There is no such thing as an attorney licensed to practice law. The United States Supreme Court held a long time ago the practice of law cannot be licensed by any state. This was so stated in a case named Schwarr versus Board of Examiners 353 U.S. 232 in 1957. The issue is that too many people trust the concept of having an attorney. Having an attorney makes you a ward of the court. According to uslegal.com, a ward is defined as a person, usually a minor or incompetent, who has a guardian appointed by the court to take care of responsibility for that person. As officers of the court, these lawyers or bar British Accredited Registry members are loyal to no one other than that of their Title IV, D, and E gods, which they have sold their souls to. Most of the day includes lying to clients to entice them, deceiving parents, and lying them, leading them into more conflict, and conspiring with CPS to manufacture lies. By applying the corrupt motive doctrine, or Powell doctrine, to this current CPS Title IV equitable fake court child trafficking crisis, we can all prove that any evidence of a corrupt motive, any perjured testimony, and any acts done in bad faith demonstrate illegitimate and fraudulent acts, thus rendering everything done to us as fruit of the poisonous tree.
If you could wrap up, please.
And that they were knowingly seeking a preordained result. All right, the thing is that I want to say rest in peace to Thomas Valva. I want to say that this is nothing that really has to be done through legislation to advocate for more power, more grants, more training. These people know what they're doing, and they're serving very similar to the Gestapo in Eastern Germany. Thank you.
All right, thank you.